Thomas Weather.
The Rich Thomas Weather Network, brought to you by these fine sponsors. Hear Rich's forecast hourly on these Blue Water Broadcasting radio stations.
Hey, good morning, everybody, on this Thursday morning. It's the 7th day of May, and it's in the 40s this morning. At least the winds have died down. That's good news. This is only stage one of the cooler air. There's quite a buzz in the meteorological world about this chunk of cold air coming into the United States for this late in the season. It's pretty amazing. So we'll talk about it. There's a strong cold front that'll be coming into the state tomorrow with showers and thunderstorms out ahead of it. Will some of the storms be strong? I have the latest from the Storm Prediction Center. I have the latest on timing on the cold air arriving, and how cold is it going to get? Will we see any records in this particular area, and how long will it last? Here we go.
Wow, that is an amazing looking jet stream all the way down to the Gulf Coast already, and the coldest air is still farther up the pipeline for us. It hasn't even gotten here yet. It's going to be a May shocker for much of the eastern half of the nation. Record-breaking cold from the Midwest through the Northeast and to the Atlantic Ocean and down into the southeastern U.S. Just an amazing air mass for May with Arctic origins. Nice day here today, not nearly as windy as it was yesterday, with a high temperature up to about 74. So a nice one today with the jacket weather returning tonight. Overnight low temperature 51, north winds 5 to 10 miles per hour today. All right, so here's the setup as the strong cold front arrives tomorrow. There it is at 7 in the morning, coming into North Arkansas, heading southeastward. Maybe some strong storms out ahead of it. In fact, the Storm Prediction Center says some of the storms could be severe from portions of Mississippi through Louisiana into Texas. However, Alabama is not included in that severe outlook at this time. Now, here's the front almost entering northwest Alabama Friday at 1 p.m. with showers and thunderstorms out ahead of it, an increasing chance Friday afternoon into Friday evening, and then ending sometime Friday night before turning sharply colder, breezy. And then Saturday is just a brisk day. That's the best way to put it. Brisk, very cool for May. High temperatures barely scraping 70. The winds will make it seem cooler. And if we get to 42, let's say, in Montgomery on Sunday morning, which is possible, that would break the record of 43 from 1906. And look at all the 30s across North Alabama. Just amazing. So a cold start on Sunday morning, Mother's Day, but a nice recovery in the afternoon with a high temperature up to about 77. So here we go. This is the review. 51 tomorrow morning, but we'll tease 80 tomorrow afternoon with showers and thunderstorms by tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening. Breezy, much cooler Saturday with a high around 70. We're down to 42 on Sunday morning, which would be a record breaker. 77 on Mother's Day for an afternoon high. Low 80s on Monday, mid 80s perhaps on Tuesday, and dry. We're looking out in the Gulf of Mexico. Could there be something tropical developing out there along that front that goes by us and kind of stalls? Maybe, but I think the chances are a little bit smaller than what we were looking at yesterday. A low probability that a tropical depression would form and move into Florida. Just a reminder that we are getting very close to the tropical season. Hurricane season begins on the 1st of June.
For the first time since this pandemic started, I will be actually taking a trip today, leaving out of here shortly, taking my new dog Chase on the road for the first time. And we're headed to the Gulf Coast, and I'll be seeing the white sand beaches of the Gulf Coast later today, and I'll be eating seafood in a real restaurant later today as well. It's going to be nice to have some sort of normalcy. I hope you have a great Mother's Day weekend. Hey, even when I go out of town, I take my traveling microphone with me, and you'll hear my weather across the 8 radio station group, the Blue Water family of stations, twice an hour. And of course, there'll be another blog update tomorrow morning and Saturday morning and Sunday morning, and they will be out early as well. Have a great Mother's Day weekend, and I'll talk to you from the coast.